We are awaiting the Vancouver Canucks with the 11th pick. Their GM, Patrick Alvin. So many options, so many decisions. Where are you leaning right now, Sam?
Well, it's interesting to see what's happened here in Vancouver. You think about the coaching change, some players like Bo Horvat leaving and trying to get going here on the fly. So Jim Rutherford, Patrick Alvin, tasked with doing some difficult things here. Go back to 2019, Vasily Podkolzin, a guy who's just coming into his own, picked 10th. Here they get an opportunity to pick number 11. I'm pretty fascinated to see, but now is when I start to think that we're going to see a run of a couple of defensemen. We knew it was going to be Ryan Backer, Axel Sandin, Palika, and Tom Willander. I think we're going to start to see that run of defensemen begin right now with those other two.
Something that I'm going to be watching for now, guys, because of how the draft has started to shake out, a few picks that were a little bit higher than we projected them to be. I'm interested to see the first team that starts to trade back to start to pick up extra assets, because they've got 3, 4, maybe 5 guys on their list still that they think they can grab in the trade back scenario.
And Chuck, how difficult a position is this if you're Vancouver in the sense of the expectations from the fan base are, we want to win now. How do you temper that if you're a GM and you go, I have to take the best guy, even though it might be a project, 3 years down the road?
Yeah, I think that's what Patrick Alvin's trying to do. They're obviously made some trades to stay competitive, but he kept this pick last year with Lekkerimäki, and he's going to get a good player right here. So you're trying to make sure you have enough good assets in the system, and you're trying to take advantage of some of the good players you have, like Pettersson and Hughes and JT Miller. So this is a great draft. This is going to be a good pick for him.
And they're entering the stage area. It looks like the pick is in for the Vancouver Canucks, the 11th overall pick. Let's hear from their management group as they get set to make a selection.
Vancouver Canucks are proud to select from Rögle, Swedish Junior League, Tom Willander.
This has to be an incredibly exciting moment for Tom Willander. Remember, he grew up a Canucks fan because of the Sedins, and here he is, a young Swedish man. He will be putting on that same Canucks sweater, whether it's next year or a year after that. But pretty exciting time for him. Your thoughts on the pick, Sam?
This guy's as serious as a heart attack. I mean, he'll look you in the eye, he'll shake your hand. He doesn't smile very much, and he's a guy who is on task. He is singularly focused on becoming a better player at every turn. A lot of times when you see Swedish players, they stay in the SHL, maybe they're going to play in the Allsvenskan, hang out there for a couple of years, fulfill some contracts. Not this guy. He's coming over to play college hockey, and he felt that it was the best piece for his development to do that. It's not often that you see that happen. I give this guy a lot of credit because he's focused on the plan. He's not deviating from the plan, and you can see him. He's serious.
And this is what's interesting here. You mentioned going to college. He's committed to Boston University, and he did play with Dali Dvorsky, who was the 10th pick. So there's a little run on the Swedish defenseman, as we mentioned. And what about Willander? Because he was not even really on the draft screen as far as a first rounder in April. What happened here, Jason?
Oh, he had a heck of a tournament in November is what happened. I mean, we were all there, Chuck, Sammy, and I. And he broke out. That's where he committed to BU. BU was there. They recruited him out of that tournament. He made the commitment to go there. When you talk about being serious as a heart attack, I told him, I said, when you get to BU, you're going to have to play BC in the same conference. That big line coming for the U.S. national team program. He just stands up at the combine, looks me in the eyes, he goes, just come watch the games.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Kind of cocky, confident. Hey, listen, he's a lot like Axel Sandin Pellikka, a little bit lighter offensively, elite feet, 2-way D, gap control, out of this world. Real great skater.
Chuck, how much do you want to see confidence from a player and sort of that borderline cockiness, but not over the top when you're interviewing these guys at the combine, etc.?
You really want to see it. The combine's one thing, but you want to see that confidence on the ice, the way they play, and this guy does it. Great gaps, and he's very assertive. He moves the puck well, and really good two-way defenseman, and pretty good size.
All right, give us the full scouting report, JB.
Well, here we go. Let's talk about mobility. So defend from the middle of the ice out, grab the puck, escape pressure, make an outlet play. Boom, up the wall, the team goes on offense. Again, here we are. Absorb contact, a little subtle reverse play. Move it up the other side. The team breaks the puck out clean. Hey, guys, it's a track meet, the NHL. You got to move the puck efficiently. A little zig, little zag on the offensive blue line. He's got more of this in him. It hasn't really come to the fruition. It's not been his elite element yet. He's got more of that in him, though, Sammy.
Let's get you back down to the floor. We'll hear from Tom, who's standing by with Caroline.
Tom, you grew up a Canucks fan, idolizing the Sedins, and now you wear their jersey. How does it feel?
It's amazing. From being very small, I always looked up to this team. Just seeing the logo up on the screen just made me nostalgic, to be honest. So it's a big honor. Big honor.
Tell us all as a kid how a trip to Tampa kind of created this dream.
Well, it was all about going over there to a vacation, really, but being able to see NHL for the first time, up close, got to see it right at the rink. So that's kind of where sparked the switch in me, So.
And in your words, what kind of player and person are the Canucks getting?
I'd say they're getting a person who really wants to make change. I'm a driven person, and I really want to make this a great decision for the Vancouver Canucks.
Well, Tom, congratulations and enjoy.
Thank you.
David?
Well, we had 6 Swedes taken in the first round last there, and maybe we're going to have even more this year because there's a little run right now. Let's get you back on the floor, Elliot.
Patrick, there'd been some rumors that this was the guy on your radar. What do you like about him?
You know what? My staff was coming into the season. They were high on him. Smart player, right shot defenseman. Just trending up. I mean, it was impressive the second half here. So his mobility and ability to defend here, and the path is going here to Boston University as well.
Did anyone make you think? Did anyone tempt you in terms of moving up into your spot?
There were some discussions there, but our scouting staff felt strongly that this was the guy we wanted. So it made it pretty simple for us when he was still there to take the pick. Yeah.
Thank you, Patrick.
I appreciate it.